broken vows and rusted trust, moonlight carving out my name. And every scar the fire remains. Old church leaning to the side, like it knows what I can't hide. Every road I tried to leave turned around and chose me. Hear that cold wind whisper low. Some men reap what they sow. I never asked for what I'd be, but the midnight chose me. Midnight chose me. I didn't choose the night. Black hat shadow in the fading light. Ashes falling where my past should be. No mercy left inside of me. Steel and silence, destiny. Midnight chose me. Crows still circling overhead, ghosts still walking where I bled. Every town that speaks my name says I ride with smoke and flame. Tried to bury what I've done, but you can't outrun the gun. Every prayer falls at my feet, like the dark still owns me. Hear that cold wind whisper low. Some men reap what they sow. I'll never beg for what I'd be, but the midnight chose me. Midnight chose me. I didn't choose the night. Black hat shadow in the fading light. Ashes falling where my past should be. No mercy left inside of me. Steel and silence, destiny. Midnight chose me. If there's heaven past the flame, it don't call my name. If redemption walks this land, it won't take my hand. I made my peace with what I see. The dark still rides with me. Midnight chose me. I didn't choose the night. Black hat shadow in the dying light. Ashes falling where my past should be. No mercy left inside of me. Steel and silence, destiny. Midnight chose me. Midnight chose me. Midnight chose me. I was raised where the red sun bleeds, on broken roads and wild stampedes. Every scar's got a tale to tell, from a heaven burn to a borderless hell. Steel in my bones, fire in my veins. Learned real young how to swallow pain. They tried to bury what they feared, but the outlaw in me never disappeared. You can chain these hands, you can curse my name, but a storm like horse. They said, son, better walk that line, but I was never built for taming kind. Black hat, shadow, cold stare, glow. I carry truth they don't wanna know. Lost some blood, lost some friends, but a rebel's road never truly ends. When the wind calls out my name, it sounds like freedom wrapped in flood. You can throw your stones, you can build your walls, but a heart this fierce never falls. I ride like a dark horse running through the night, dust in my lungs, but my heart's alive. You can't break what was born this wild. I've been the sinner and the exile, from the ashes, from the thunder. I rise up stronger than I was before. Yeah, I ride like a dark horse. Let the sky crack open wide, let the lightning choose my side. If I'm going down, I'm going loud. A lone wolf standing proud, no chains, no crown, no mercy found, just fire in my chest and the sound. I ride like a dark horse running through the night, shadow and flame in a single fight. You can't cage what was born untamed. I've walked through hell and I'm unashamed. From the ashes, from the thunder, from the wreckage they swore would pull me under. Like a dark horse. 7 nights beneath the dying moon, 7 sins carved into bone. Dust keeps whispering my name, like the desert knows I'm coming home. Boot heels echo through the dark, every step we want inside. I've been running from the fire, but the fire's been running through my mind. Every shadow calls me closer, every cross along the road. Heaven never tried to claim me, hell just said I'm old. 7 nights till midnight finds me, 7 days till judgment falls. I don't fear the hands that bind me, I've been breaking through these walls. If the sky comes down in thunder, if the ground beneath me bleeds, I won't beg and I won't wonder. Midnight chose me. Seven graves behind the chapel, 7 names I won't confess. Every bullet left a memory, every scar a dog caress. The wind keeps howling like a preacher, saying time is running thin. But time never meant a thing to a man already damned within. Every shadow calls me closer, every cross along the road. Heaven never tried to claim me, hell just said I'm old. 7 nights till midnight finds me, 7 days till judgment falls. I don't fear the hands that bind me, I've been breaking through these walls. If the sky comes down in thunder, if the ground beneath me bleeds, I won't beg and I won't wonder. Midnight chose me. Let the storm roll through my veins, let the fire mark my skin. I was born between the lightning and the reckoning within. If there's mercy in the darkness, it never spoke my name. I don't run from what I am now, I walk straight into the flame. Seven nights till midnight finds me, 7 days till judgment calls. You can build your gates of iron, I still walk beyond those walls. If the sky comes down in thunder, if the ground beneath me bleeds, I won't beg and I won't wonder. Midnight chose me. I crawled up from the deadest ground with dust inside my lungs. The desert watched without a sound, like it knew what I'd become. No flesh left for the vultures now, no pulse for you to claim. Just bone beneath this black brim hat and a man who won't be named. I hear your footsteps in the wind, that patient hollow tone. You've been hunting what escaped, what should have stayed below. Go on now, death, turn away. I'm not riding with you tonight. You can swing that scythe my way, but I'm still standing upright. You buried me in shadow dirt. I thought that seal was tight, but I tore my name out of your book, and I'll walk back into the light. I saw your black cloak on the ridge, saw the steel across your hand. You've been reaping souls for centuries, but you don't command this man. You don't scare what crossed your gate and climb back through the flame. I broke the chain beneath the grave. Now this curse is mine to claim.
You whisper rest like mercy, like sleep without a dream. But I didn't fight through hell and dust to fade into your scheme.
So go on now, death. Step aside. I'm not following your call. You can circle like a vulture, but I ain't ready to fall. You had your shot, you took your with you. Maybe one day I'll tip my hat when the desert stills my breath. But tonight these boots keep moving, and I don't bow to death. Go on now, death, turn away. Your chain don't fit these hands. I rose up from your cold embrace, and I still make my stand. You can call my name not today. Not tonight. There's a cold wind blowing through these bones, like it's calling in a dead-eye hole. Every mile I tried to leave behind still carved its mark into my soul. I hear the echo of my own name rolling off that canyon wall. You can outrun every ghost you made, but you can't outrun them all. Every road I ever wandered led me back to where I stand. I kept praying for forgiveness, but the silence never answered back. I'm standing on the edge of the reckoning, where the sky turns black and the truth cuts deep. No more running from the man I've been, no more burying what won't sleep. If the thunder writes my sentence, if the lightning calls my name, I won't bow, I won't break, I'll walk straight into the flame. There's a shadow moving with me. Every step I try to take looks a little like the sinner that I swore I wouldn't be again. 7 scars across my knuckles, 7 nights without a prayer. I built a kingdom out of silence, but the walls were never there. Every cross along the highway feels like it's meant for me. I kept asking for redemption, but redemption don't come free. I'm standing on the edge of the reckoning, where the sky turns black and the truth cuts deep. No more running from the man I've been, no more burying what won't sleep. If the thunder writes my sentence, if the lightning calls my name, I won't bow, I won't break, I'll walk straight into the flame. Let the past rise like a wildfire, let it burn what I became. I was forged inside the fallout of my own unholy flame. If there's mercy in the darkness, it never called me son. So I'll face the final morning like a loaded gun. I'm standing on the edge of the reckoning, where the heavens shake beneath my feet. No more hiding from the weight of it, no surrender, no retreat. If the thunder writes my sentence, if the lightning seals my fate, I won't kneel, I won't crawl, I'll meet it at the gate. They say the horizon keeps the names of men who wouldn't kneel. And when the sun bleeds out across the dust, you can still hear their footsteps moving west. Long after the world decided they should have turned back.
Evening spills like rusted wine across the broken land. Fence posts lean like tired men with nothing left to stand. Dust remembers every step I carved into its skin. A borrowed breath inside my chest, where silence once had been. There's a shape that moves at sundown just beyond my sight, a quiet weight upon the wind that swallows up the light. I walk where the light won't follow, where the west wind turns to stone, between the hush of what was buried and the claim of what's unknown. If there's a hand that waits to guide me past the edge of day, it'll find me still in motion, head bowed but walking my own way. Church bell swings but never rings in towns that time forgot. Windows blink like tired eyes, watching what I'm not. Somewhere on that distant ridge, a darker shadow grows, but bones don't bend to every chill that rides the twilight roads. There's a whisper in the dry grass, low and cold and thin, but I have learned to carry fire beneath this weathered skin. I walk where the light won't follow, where the sky hangs torn and wide, between the echo of the fallen and the pull of the other side. If there's a door left half open at the end of every breath, it won't close on these footsteps yet, nor fold me into rest. Maybe when the stars burn out and the dust forgets my name, I'll lay this hat beside the road and let go of the flame. But not beneath this amber sky, not while the horizon bends. There's still a line I haven't crossed, where the dark and daylight blend. I walk where the light won't follow, through the long and open plain, where the wind hums low and lonesome, through the marrow and the grain. If there's a hand that waits beyond me, past the last goodbye, it'll find me facing westward still, with fire behind my eyes.
Dust on my boots and blood in the sand, moon cut sharp like a switchblade hand, church bell ringing in a ghost town wind. Preacher said, son, don't ride with sin, but the road don't bend for a broken man, and the fire don't die just 'cause you ran. Every mile writes another scar, under the shadow of a falling star. Hear that thunder roll through my veins, graveyard whispers calling my name. I ride right through the gun smoke, blackened sky, devil on my shoulder, no place to hide. Ashes falling like desert rain. I was born in the dark, I remain in the flames, steel in my head, fate in my sight, spur in the dirt, right in the night. Crows on the wild, watching me pass, crossed by the roadside, buried in ash. Every town got a debt to pay, and mine still breathing in yesterday. The wind keeps howling my outlaw name, like it knows I'll never change. Every prayer turns into dust when a man like me forgets to trust. Hear that thunder roll through my veins, graveyard whispers calling my name. I ride right through the gun smoke, blackened sky, devil on my shoulder, no place to hide. Ashes falling like desert rain. I was born in the dark, I remain in the flames, steel in my hand, fate in my sight, spur in the dirt, right in the night. smoke, blackened sky. Devil on my shoulder, no place to hide. The ashes falling like desert rain. I was born in the dark, I remain in the flames. Steel in my hair, fate in my side, burn the dirt, right in the night, right in the night. Wind was whispering my name through the canyon. Sounded like a curse I couldn't outrun. Saw my shadow stand up without me. Bones in a hat staring down a loaded gun. Felt the finger trace my scar, like I knew what I'd done. Every sin I buried in the desert came back saying, son, it's time. I never wanted these hollow eyes, never asked for this brand of flame. But the man I was already dying, and the dirt was calling my name. You can bury me down from the dust, break my back and steal my breath. I didn't choose what I'd become, but I chose to face my death. Half of me's bone, half of me's rust, half of me's lost in the past. If I gotta turn into the devil I fear, then I'll be the last one left to stand. Fell to my knees in a storm of silence. Felt the earth open under my boots. Cold hands pulling at my body, like the grave was claiming its due. I fought the dark, but I knew the truth. This road was always mine. A man can run from what he's becoming, but he can't outride time. I didn't want this curse in my blood, didn't want this fire in my veins. But the world I lived in needed a monster to break its chains. You can bury me down in the dust, let the whole damn town forget. I didn't want these hollow bones, but they ain't done with me yet. Half of my face in the graveyard light, half in the setting sun. If I gotta rise up something else, then I'll rise as the only one. I felt the dirt fill up my lungs, felt my heartbeat turn to stone. But deep below that coffin lid, I swore I wasn't gone. You can drag me down in the dust, but I won't stay where I fell. I became what I never wanted, just to send you all to hell. Half of me's bone, half of me's flame, and both of them still run. watch that fist break through the sun. Boots on a long dead road tonight, dust in my lungs, no wind in sight. Moon hanging cold like a loaded gun. I learned the hard way to trust no one. Shadows whisper in broken tones, every promise carved in stone. Faces fade like smoke in the breeze, only the wind walks next to me. Every hand I held let go, every fire turned to smoke. It's just me and the silence now, no holy light, no sacred vow. I don't pray, I don't pretend. Lonely's the only faithful friend. Through the dark, through the storm, through the nights that never morning. If the devil comes, he'll see only the wind walks with me. Empty bottles, motel lights, neon buzzing through the night. Hearts are cheap in a border town. Trust gets you 6 feet in the ground. I buried hope by a railroad track. Ain't no train bringing it back. Every scar is a memory. Every scar still walks with me. Every truth was sold for gold. Every story left untold. It's just me and the silence now, no holy light, no sacred vow. I don't pray, I don't pretend. Lonely's the only faithful friend. Through the dark, through the storm, through the nights that never mourn. Oh, if the devil There's a mark on my face where the past still burns. Dust in my lungs and a heart that never learns. Midnight wind whisper my sins by name. Every mile I ride feeds the flame. Steel on my head and a Bible gone black. Lift my mercy somewhere down that track. Church bells cry, but they don't call me home. I was born for the dark, I ride alone. The fire's in my blood, and it won't let go. Every road I take leads me down below. There's fire in my blood, fire in my veins, burning through the whiskey and the chains. No salvation in the pouring rain, only dust and the taste of pain. I ride through the night like a runaway sun, shadow and smoke when the day is done. If the devil's waiting, I won't run. There's fire in my blood, and I'm not done. Saw a cross on the side of a broken road, name carved deep where the wild wind blows. I don't speak of the things I've done, but they ride beside me when the sun goes down. Old ghost town with a fading sign. Every boarded window looks like mine. Truth's a bullet you can't outrun, and I've been running since I was young. The fire's in my blood, like a loaded gun. Every prayer I've prayed came undone. There's fire in my blood, fire in my veins, burning through the whiskey and the trains. No salvation in the pouring rain, only dust and the taste of pain. I ride through the night like a runaway sun, shadow and smoke when the day is done. If the devil's waiting, I won't run. There's fire in my blood, and I'm not done. Let the sky fall down in sparks and smoke. Let the past rise up from the words I spoke. I ain't afraid of the end of the line. I've been dead inside since '99. Scar on my face and a soul half saved, dancing on the edge of an open grave. If redemption's real, it'll find my trail through the dust, through the flame, through hell. There's fire in my blood, fire in my veins, breaking loose from the rusted chains. No angel left to say my name, just the echo of the flame. I ride through the night and I won't turn back. No mercy left and no soul intact. If the reaper's close, I'll tip my hat. There's fire in my blood, remember that. I made myself smaller than I was, just to fit inside your pride. Held back words behind my teeth, let the truth stay locked inside. I questioned my own reflection when the lights were running low. Started doubting my direction, listening to voices I didn't know. I waited for recognition from hands that never reached. Kept standing in the background while they practiced what they preach. I was the name they skipped over, the chair left empty at the table. But silence builds a different strength when walking away is all you're able. Every scar became a lesson, every fall became a line, etched into the man I'm building, brick by brick, spine by spine. I know my worth, I don't need approval, I don't chase applause or beg for validation. I stand my ground, no matter what you say. You don't define my value, you never did anyway. I know my worth, and that's enough for me. You called me less than ready, you measured me too small. But pressure shapes the diamond, and I survived it all. I learned to move in silence while you were watching loud. Build my strength in shadows while you were chasing crowds. I stopped explaining who I am to people, set on down. If you can't see the fire in me, that's something you'll figure out. I don't shrink to fit your comfort, I don't bend to earn your praise. I've walked through isolation and came back unafraid. I know my worth, I don't need approval, I don't live my life based on your removal. I hold my head high, I don't answer to your fear. If you try to pull me down, you'll find I'm still right here. I know my worth, and I won't disappear. I used to think being quiet meant being weak. And now I know it meant I was learning. I know my worth, I don't ask for space, I take my place at my own pace. No more shrinking, no more doubt. I know who I am, and I'm not backing out. I know my worth, and I don't live for your approval. someone steady. And I'm not asking anymore. I'm ready